Ahava and blessings on this Venus Shabbat day. It is so wonderful to be able to be here with all of you and just share a little message on Shabbat day. It is a day where we go into unity. Duality remembers unity. It is a day that we at the Desert Rose Mystery School honor Mary Magdalene Gala Mashiach as the embodiment of the Shekhinah, the embodiment of the divine feminine presence of the Holy Spirit. And so this morning I was reviewing a little bit my next book that I will be able to share with all of you very, very soon, and I'm very excited about this. And the book opens up with this quote, and the quote says, "People say that the soul, on hearing the song of creation, entered the body, but in reality, the soul itself was the song." And this is by Hafiz. I'm going to read it again. People say that the soul, on hearing the song of creation, entered the body, but in reality, the soul itself was the song. We are the song of creation, right? And so one of the things that we can ask ourselves, especially now that we have entered into the month of Kislev, Sagittarius, since we had the new moon on the 13th, this is a new month, a new energy, and it is all about the light. How much light can you contain? How much light can you hold? And then more, and then more, and then until we have this beautiful explosion and we share this light. And within the teachings of the Aramaic cycles of the year, of the cycles of embodiment, of the zodiacal frequencies, this is a very powerful moment. And we can see that in our earthly experience, through different lineages, we are celebrating Diwali, we celebrate Advent, Hanukkah, and so many more festivals of light. And so we are the song of creation, is what Hafiz is saying. And so sometimes when we're feeling maybe a little bit in separation, or we're feeling sad or lonely, or maybe we're just feeling that our longing, the longings that we have to manifest in this physical realm, they're not being experienced, right? Or they're not being birthed. We should ask ourselves, what does the soul need? What does my soul need? We all do have a song. We all are the song of creation, yet we have our own song. We have a sound. And I can go even deeper into this because our voice, when we peel off the false layers, our voice even has a particular sound of the soul that isn't from here. The sound that I'm speaking with now, that you speak with, is from the heavenly realm. And so this sound also, when we peel off the layers and we purify and we go into our truth, into our essence, becomes the sound of the soul. And this is when the word, right? The word that created all, this is when our word becomes truly powerful. All of the affirmations that we use, all of the positive affirmations and words that we use contain power and creation and life. The Aramaic word is Bereshit, which is the first word of the creation story. And so doing the work of just, surrendering to our truth and bringing in the different parts of ourselves and allowing them to become one. Oh, look, this is a Saratamar Mudra. How lovely. So she's present. When this happens, we can tune into the true sound of our soul, the true sound of our own creation. And so this is when our word becomes powerful. And again, when we are feeling in separation, maybe a little bit of sadness or loneliness or doubt or fear, let us go back into the breath and we can ask ourselves, what does my soul long for today? What is the nourishment that I need? And your soul probably will need inspiration, creativity, a good laugh, a walk in nature, allowing our eyes to see something different beyond what we do every day. And it could be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, but asking the soul every day, coming into a dialogue with the soul, will help us understand the needs of our expression. Because sometimes we can feel caged in. Sometimes we can feel that these cords are pushing us back instead of allowing us to expand in a forward motion. And all of this has to do with the sound allowing the sound that we are and that we carry of our soul to expand. If you are in silence this moment, and if I become silent, like now, I still have a sound, and you still have a sound. And that sound, when it really is containing the true essence of the soul is creation, right, can expand infinitely and can create. Yet if we do not allow ourselves to open up and to surrender to the moment, be present and dialogue with the soul feels caged in. And then our particular celestial tune or harmony cannot be heard. Remember that everything in creation is sound. Everything is vibration. The organs have a sound, right? A touch has a sound. Two people coming together create a sound, create a frequency. So everything is co-creation. If we allow our soul to be in her true sound, imagine what we can co-create with all of the light that is being poured in this month of Kislev, Sagittarius, the month of light and wisdom, and the month where we strengthen our relationship with our soul and we strengthen our relationship with divine presence. So I am wishing all of you a beautiful Magdalene Shabbat day. Take some time today to ask yourself and dialogue with yourself, an inner dialogue. And this is a practice that is so Mary Magdalene, the inner dialogue, right? Take time to ask yourself, how does my soul want to breathe today? How does my soul want to express herself today? And start a relationship, and then know that when you are speaking, your sound is actually the tune of creation. And so remember to have time to purify. Remember to have time to make peace with the light and the shadow that lives within us, and come into unity, right? Feel comfortable in your body. Feel comfortable in your incarnation, right? Embrace all of the experiences that we have had in our life so that our soul can express the sound of creation. And each one of us also has an individual sound that is here to awaken our spiritual royalty so that we can live in our spiritual royalty, which ultimately is living in true prosperity, living in true expansion, and walking the path of the mission, walking the path of service. So I'm sending all of you so much love. Have a radiant, beautiful Venus Shabbat day. Ahava.